Hey guys, how's it going? We have got, what's your name again?
Florida Picking Queen.
And I am the Golden Finger Picker. If some of you don't know us, we like to buy and resell items. We are out today sourcing and we are having a blast. We got some awesome sleep last night. And
are we really going to Starbucks? Sorry.
What? But no, we've been out sourcing today and it has been awesome.
I found some really cool boots.
Just show them. Just show them. Just show them.
Well, because I don't know what they are, and it's driving me nuts. I've been on my phone
Watch it. There's a motorcycle car. Do not turn in front of them. Okay.
I'm sure they heard you too. But anyway, so I found these boots at Goodwill, and I don't know if you can see them.
They are real.
They're very, very cute.
You can tell on the inside.
They're my size, just in case they're not worth it.
Here we go again. But what do they say?
I don't know if they can
They're
see
made,
that.
it says Italy, and on the inside, it's like they're made in Italy, but the inside, the tag says something, something Paris.
Yeah. So I'm very confused as to
I think the company's in Paris, and they had them made in Italy.
But the inside is really soft, like
and
soft leather.
You can feel underneath the thing. Maybe you can see. You can see the print of the leather as it goes. It goes through. It's not processed print.
I don't know what that print is.
What is that print, guys?
Like,
that's not alligator, is it?
Is it?
And then the bottom is. It's got the thicker.
Okay.
But yeah, I hope they're good.
I don't know. I know they're high quality. I just don't know what kind of skin it's made of, but that was exciting because I like those boots. Do you not want any coffee?
Now I have my coffee right here, sweetheart.
I shall return.
Okie dokie. She is the best picking partner anybody could ever have in their whole life. Plus she finds good stuff. So, you know, I take a lot of slack for her being the finder of things. You know something? I give credit where credit's due. She finds a lot of our stuff. She's really good at finding the clothes items. You know, when we go into a place, I dart for the other places. And found some really good stuff today. I did get an item today. Let me get it out. This is for Square Deal Guy, and I hope I did good on it. Hold on a second. Why are these people looking at me? I have no idea why they're looking at me. I don't know. But yeah, is this the cool helmet? Look, it's got the leather and all that stuff. I wonder if people would look at me. Well, there's people looking at me right now. But this is cool. This isn't for the Square Deal Guy. I just saw it. This was $2. So, and I don't know who it's by. It says fiberglass DOT, and it's got the tag and stuff inside, but I don't know who makes it. Hold on a second. I think I might be able to tell you. I know we got a lot of motorcycle people out there, so maybe they can help. It is... It meets or exceeds U.S. DOT standards. I don't see a maker's mark, guys. What kind of helmet would this be called? Oh, Harley Davidson. Okay. So, but what kind of helmet would this be called? Like, is this one of those kinds with the spikes on it or whatever? But no, it's not Harley. It doesn't say Harley. No, but I got this because Square Deal Guy, and he says they're really neat. it says Stanley, England. But I didn't know Stanley was England. So, help me out, brother. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't buy old tools like this, but I do know the old Stanley stuff is, you know, high quality. Oh, hold on a second. There's a date. Oh no. It says CO 525A 03C. And I haven't the foggiest clue what that is. But anyway, that is pretty cool, is it not? $5. I don't know. But it's cool, isn't it? I hope I can get some good money. And we did get some pretty cool, while we were at this thrift store, you know, I was scanning some games and there was a Price is Right game. And it came up at like a $50 profit on it. And so I think, but it's open, and I'm really scared about this open stuff. I know Jeff Davidson, he is one to talk to about making sure all the game pieces are there, and just, you know, about how to sell your games on Amazon and stuff. You know, we're really new to Amazon. We don't really do the retail arbitrage. But when we're out, you know, sourcing and stuff, we'll find, oh, yeah, I did find a really, really cool thing. And on eBay, they're over 50 bucks. Let me grab it. This is new, sealed in the box. 400 large crayons. New, sealed in the box. It's heavy, man. I mean, really heavy. It says there's 50 each of 8 brilliant colors. So, whatever that means, maybe it's something like a school would buy. There was no barcode or anything on it, but I just did a really quick scan on eBay. And, I mean, for the sealed ones, I think they were over $50. So, if anybody knows anything about that, I'd be more than happy to hear. You know, when we're out doing this stuff, you know, we're doing it on the fly. You know, we'll take a little bit of time and do a check real quick. But no, it's been a really good day. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Oh, where's it at? Where's it at? And this is something you can do. This is a learning experience. Okay. Ugh. Say you come across an item, it looks really cool. Looks really nice, like this leather jacket. This big, heavy leather jacket. You know, I looked, it's like, daggone, the tag is gone on it. Somebody ripped the tag off. And it's got a hood, a detachable hood. So what I did was, I'm looking around, and I found the inner tag on it. And I'm looking, and it says 100% genuine leather. It doesn't have a maker on it. So what I did was, I found the RN number. So I did a real quick, in the Goodwill, I did a really quick Google search of the RN number. And guess what, guys? Guess what that RN number comes up with? Orvis. This is an Orvis heavy 100% leather coat. So we really expect it to do really well.
Here, I'm gonna set this back here.
Yes, dear. We really expect it to do really well. I mean, it's vintage, I'd say, but it's heavy. It's got the hood that goes with it, the leather hood, and it zips on. And
it's so nice.
I mean, it's got the really nice, you know, the pull to tighten up your hood and stuff. You push it in. and then pull. It just really looks high quality. We have no idea what it is, but this one was $6.99. And Kim had said she'd seen it several times in the past.
It didn't have a tag, so I never thought to look up the RN number.
And that's just a little thing, guys. I mean, you know, that RN number, it may not, you know, chances are, I don't know, just, it was worth $6.99. I think what I can do is, when I describe it, you know, I could put the RN number, and I could, you know, send a link to an authentic one online or something, and it's missing a label, or I can look for a label, and you know, and I would take it to a seamstress. I think for the value of what this would be, being a heavy leather coat from Orvis, a vintage, that I think it'd be worth taking it to a seamstress and having her sew that label in. So, you know, that's just a little tip you can do if you see something that it might have some quality to it, and you know, check that RN number out. At least you'll get who it is, because like with jeans or something, you can type a RN number and it can pull up 50 different types of jeans, but the same maker. So you can find out who makes it. If I'm wrong, let me know. But every time I've ever typed in RN number, I've been able to find like a True Religion. I've done it several times to try to find out like what style of jeans it is. And the RN number comes up. There's a whole bunch of different styles, but it can help identify somehow through Google Images or something like that, instead of just typing in True Religion jeans. Yeah. So, but yeah, and we got, you know, quite a bit of other stuff, as you can see. Go ahead and talk, honey.
Our mess.
Hey, it's an awesome day.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm really excited, really stoked.
It's been exciting.
Exciting day. Don't rear end me. Let's see what's going on. We got the Toadcast tomorrow night. Once again, this is the week of Louis the Seller. He put out the funniest video this morning. Did you see it? Where he was sick, laying on the couch?
I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, you gotta watch it. Yeah. If you haven't done it yet, guys, go check out Louis the Seller. He is just a really good guy. I don't think anybody in this world could ever have anything bad to say about Louis.
He always makes me
always
smile.
Has a smile. I would love, that is one guy that I think I would love to meet in person, just to go have a cup of coffee with or something. I think his personality is top of the line. So go check out Louis the Seller. Let's see.
Okay, what else?
What else we got?
Oh, the other day, we told the story about going into the thrift store and the bear collection and stuff.
Oh my gosh. I think we kinda
we might
vented to some, but go ahead and start with the camera.
Well, one of our favorite little mom and pop thrift stores, and it's also a charity, and it's run by volunteers. Yes, they love us. We love them. They're just awesome people. Well, a few months ago, a new lady started working there, and let's see.
Keep going.
Okay, a few weeks ago,
there was a high-end camera.
There was it a Nikon?
It was a Nikon high-end camera.
Yeah, it was really, really awesome camera.
It was missing the battery charger.
Would you like to tell the story, dear?
No, it was in the box, but it was missing the battery charger.
So Chad was interested, and I think she was asking.
It didn't have a price tag.
Yeah, and when he asked, she was asking.
The guy.
Go ahead.
The guy that we always know there, we're like, he was going to give it to me at a really good price.
I have no chance of saying.
Well, go ahead.
No, I insist.
It's all right.
I really insist. Go ahead.
How about if I do this one and then you can pick it up with the next thing?
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy who we are always see, he was going to give it to me at a really good price and stuff like that. And she came up, she goes, "Oh, that's a really nice camera." I'm like, "Well, does it work?" She goes, "Oh yeah, it works great." I'm like, "Well, it doesn't have a battery charger, so I can't, you know, pay you know, unless I see it working and stuff like that. And the other guy's kind of rolling his eyes like, lady, be quiet. He comes here all the time, and
this lady
let
didn't
us
know
make the
that.
deal. She goes,
Like,
and she goes, this is such a nice camera. I think I'm going to go ahead and take it home because I have a battery just like this, and I'll go ahead and have it charged, and then I can show you that it works.
so she was going to bring it back the following week.
Okay. So now you pick up the following week.
Well, so I went in by myself the following week because she had also said the day that Chad saw the camera and talked with her about it, that she said, oh, we just got in.
Now, you know what I have in the back room?
Yeah, we just
Like
got
bragging.
in a really awesome collection in the back. And she said, you would just have a fit. And I'm like, okay, well, what is it? She was like, well, I can't tell you because it's still in the back. And so a few minutes later, I walked back through the room she was in, and she was like, I'll tell you, it's a Steiff bear collection.
A vintage Steiff bear collection.
And I was like, you know, wow, that'll be really cool to see. And she was like, well, I need to take them home and research them and look on eBay and see how much they're going for.
The same lady with the camera that had to take it home.
Yeah. So, okay, so we left it at that. The following week, I went back by myself, and Chad was moving into his new office, and the first thing I did when I walked in was noticed that the camera was not sitting there anymore. It wasn't, because it was up on the counter.
Behind, oops.
Chad.
It was on a cabinet behind the counter.
Yeah, go ahead as we...
Okay. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I don't know, I wasn't there. You asked about the camera.
So, she said, she came up from the back and she was like, well, that camera, it just disappeared. From behind the counter, it just disappeared. We can't find it anywhere. And I was like, really? And she said, yeah, we had it even up on this shelf behind the counter, and it just disappeared. She said, I came in after the weekend.
There's no sales record of it.
I looked, and there was no record of a sale on it, and so it just disappeared. And I was like, wow, you know, that's really sad that someone would steal it. So, also, I asked her about, I said, did you get around to checking into the Steiff bear collection? Did you look up the stuff? And she was like, I just haven't had time. I haven't had time to look them up, but I'll do that within the next few days, and you come back in, and I'll let you know. So I went
yesterday.
So I went back.
Oh.
No, I went back another time after that without you, and because I called you, remember, and said, she said she's still not done researching these Steiff bears.
Yeah.
So then yesterday, go ahead.
Yesterday we went in there, and she wasn't there, and that guy was there, and I told him, I said, okay, who is the chairman of this charity? And he just started rattling off a bunch of names, and I'm like, okay. And I said, well, you know, I'm a little disappointed. I was like, you know, that camera, it just disappeared. And I said, have you heard anything about the Steiff bear collection? And he goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, the lady, he goes, yeah, I was there whenever we were looking at the thing. And he goes, oh yeah, it disappeared in somebody's pockets. What happened? And I'm like,
what,
yeah.
the camera?
Yeah. So that's pretty sad. And then I said, well, have you heard anything about the Steiff bear collection? He goes, what Steiff bear collection? I said, there was a whole collection of Steiff bears that the same lady told Kim that they were in the back. And
she was taking them home.
She was taking them home,
yeah,
just like she did with the camera. And he goes, well, I don't know anything about a Steiff bear collection, and I would know if we had a Steiff bear collection. I'm like, really? He goes, let me do some check-in, and I will call you. I gave him my number. And a little bit later, I get a phone call, and he's like, Chad. I'm like, yeah. And he said that that the camera just, you know, he's sorry, but it's just gone. I'm like, okay, no problem. He says, in the Steiff bear collection, he says, you know, I wasn't too sure. I asked around and nobody knew anything. And I remembered a Steiff bear, this gentleman, and I called him and he said that he did have a big collection, but he had sold it 3 years ago. But he did donate some books to help us identify the Steiff bears. I said, well, why would she tell Kim that they were in the back? And it was a collection, a vintage collection of Steiff bears. And she says, you would love them. And he's like, I don't know. And guys, you know what's going on.
Yeah, and it's sad because the charity, I mean, it's a really...
They would be making some good money off of us.
Well, they always
make good money off of us. But I told him, I said, you know, it's just upsetting. I said, you know, if they're being sold on eBay or whatever, we would like to have the opportunity to buy them since we come in, we walk in here. And he goes, oh, absolutely. I agree 100%. And he's just like, I'm really sorry. Maybe that lady misunderstood that there was a collection of Steiff bears. And I'm like, probably what he's doing is he knew but he was trying to save face for the company.
Which I understand that, but
sure,
it's
but
sad
that's disappointing.
It's a charity that we give to a lot.
A lot.
And to think that she, I don't know.
Somebody.
I don't know that for sure,
but yeah, we don't want to make accusations, but sad. You guys know it happens. It happens. But you know something? Around the corner will be that next big deal for us. So, and that vintage Steiff bear collection would have been an investment that Ronnie Hart would just give up the challenge because he would lose just on that.
Yeah.
But we're at another thrift store and we're at 21 minutes.
Already?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, okay. We're going to run in here and see what we find.
Yep. Is there anybody you want to shout out real quick? Just think of somebody that deserves a nice little shout out.
I think of a lot of people.
Oh, who are we talking today? We got so sad for when we started talking about our military.
Yeah. Well, Pink Knees, we love Robin, and yes.
Say it louder. What's her name? Her YouTube?
Pink Knees.
Pink Knees.
Pink Knees Pickin' or something like that.
Pink Knees, yes.
It's hard to say, but yes. So she is a great person.
She's a great mother, and she's always
she
have her
so
children,
hard.
And she works so hard, and her husband, he works hard, and we, you know, I like to think we welcomed her into our community, and she's doing great. She'll admit that she's a new reseller. I think she started December 31st. Yeah, awesome, awesome.
Is, and she works so hard.
And every morning we're doing our working hangouts, and she is working. She is posting. She had an awesome sale for that wallet. She got it for? What'd she get it for? It was a Ralph Lauren, vintage Ralph Lauren wallet, and I mean, she got it really, really cheap, and then, boy, she got that cha-ching for $180.
That's awesome.
And there's even people that were in there that are experienced. They would have passed up that wallet in a heartbeat. But
it takes a woman.
Yeah, awesome job, Robin.
Yeah.
And we're rooting for you.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to see what you get next. And I'm officially going to say that Robin beat me yesterday on the challenge that I challenged Golden Finger Picker Group to, because I didn't post my items.
Yeah.
She saw what I got, but you know that blue thing that goes underwater.
Here's your wallet.
But officially, you won, and I don't know. We'll think of something to reward you with. So, all right, guys, we'll go in here, do this, go home, get this uploaded, and we will see you later.
Bye-bye.